Hello guys, welcome back to the Sijarians channel. In today's video we are going to learn more about the HTML tags and HTML design, like how to create it. Alright, so I have designed a page for you already. Let me show you that page. Here it is. I already gave it a name, ready. I believe you can see it there. Let me open it for you. Alright, here it is. Here you can see this page is there, as I told you, ready.html, which means this page is designed in the .html format, and I have written few sentences here. You can see these sentences are same. This one sentence is written in the p tag. We call it as a paragraph tag. You will see the another one which is in a bold format. We called it a bold tag. We define it with B. Another one is a strike tag. You can see in this tag I have written the same sentence, but there's a one line which is cutting it from the middle. So this is strike tag. I'll tell you what is the use of this as well when we will be creating it. Alright. Now let's go towards the next one. This is a pre-tag. We call it as a pre-formatted tag in HTML. Alright, so our next tag is horizontal rule. You can see there. This is not the effect of horizontal rule. The effect of horizontal rule is the line which you can see below. There's a one line which is going from left to right. You can see my cursor is going with it left to right. This is the effect of horizontal rule. And the next one is a break row. Break row, as you can see, this is a BR tag which will break the row in between. As you're writing this sentence, for example, you're writing this sentence and you want to write from here to here in the next line without using another pre-tag, then you will use the BR tag in between to break this row. I'll show you how. Alright. Let's move towards the another one, which is here a heading tag. See, these are the heading. There are 5 types of headings in the HTML, which is H1, H2, H3, H4 and H5. You can see this is the H1, this is the H2, this is the H3, this is the H4 and this is the H5. You can see the H1 is in a big letter, H2 is in little small. It is the small comparison this one is small in the comparison of this one, and this one is small in the comparison of this one. So these are the difference between H1, H2, H3 and H4 and H5 tags. I will teach you how to write it in the same video. And the next is the image, how to add an image in the HTML file. So you can see there is a nice car that is an image which I have added in this HTML design. So let's move towards the design, how to create it. Okay, alright, let me minimize it. In this video I'm going to use Notepad++, as if you have seen my previous video, I have already introduced you all that what is Notepad++. So here's Notepad++. I believe you can see this. I'm going to use it to write the code. If you don't have Notepad++, you can use the simple Notepad, but I would highly recommend you to download this Notepad++. You will get the link in the description below. This will just take the 3 MB. I mean, this is very small software. It will just take 3 megabytes and you can easily download it in the computer. So I'm gonna open it now. Alright, so this is the code which I have written from my side when I was showing that page. So let it be here. Let's create a new page here, and we will create a new HTML design in this page. So before creating this design, I would like to introduce you about the HTML. That most of the HTML tags are in a combination, in a pair, starting tag and ending tag. But there are some tags, these are not in the pair. These comes alone, these works alone. Okay, I'll show you all those. First, as I told you that most of the HTML tags are in a pair. So let me introduce you for those tags. So here it is. So in this starting case, we will write these brackets and we will write HTML. Alright, so this is the first tag. As I told you, it always works in a pair, so we need to create another one in a same thing. See, this is HTML, same. But what will be the difference in both? And it would be this. See, in this one, in the last one, let me highlight it here. See, in this last one, we will just use this backslash in the first thing. See it here? Let me write. Now you can see this is the first tag and this is the second tag. We will, if we are going to write any tag in pair, then we always remember that we are going to put this thing in the starting. Okay. All right. So we have already write this thing HTML. Now we are going to write the format. So there are two types of things in the HTML, a head part and a body part. I'll tell you what is head part for and what is body part for. Okay, let's write it first. So I'm going to write the head part here. It will also come in a pair. So HEAD and then backslash HEAD. And now it is in a pair. You can see. I'm again gonna press enter and I will move it from left to right just to create a design which will not make me confused. Alright, so this is the head tag. So this is the first part of HTML, and now let's go towards the second part. So in the second part we will create it here like body tag. So body also comes in a pair and the closing body is here. Okay, now let me put the enter button here. Alright, so now this is a design. Now let me tell you what we are going to write in this place between opening head tag and between closing head tag, and what we are going to write between opening body tag and between closing body tag. See, in the first one we will write the code which is not going to display on the website. If we are going to write something and we don't want that it should not be displayed on the website, then we will write it on the heading tag. And if we want something that should be displayed on the website, then we will write it on the body tag. Now you will ask that if we don't want to show something on the website, then what is the use of writing that tag in the head section? I mean, just don't write it and you won't get it on the website. But it's not like that. There are few things that we need. These things supports the body tag. You may say this section is a supporting section which helps body tag to work properly. So we want to give few codes here in the head section which will support the body section. Okay, so let me show you those here. Right, so this was the first HTML tag, which is the simple tag, right? Let me tell you how to write it. Now we will copy this thing and we will go towards the new page. When you are done with this thing, make sure to save this file. I'm going to save it on the desktop and I will give it a name, demo, D-E-M. Make sure when you are done with the name, you have to put .html, because it will indicate that you are going to create an HTML file, and then click on save button. Alright, now your file is saved and you will see the multiple color, blue and red. As I told you in the previous video that when you will write this code, it will give you a multiple color. It would be very easy to find those code if you are looking for something specific. Alright, so we have copied that sentence and we are going to write it here. See, you can write the sentence like this. You can save it and it will work. The sentence will display on the screen. But I would suggest you not to write this sentence without any tag of HTML. Because if you will write it without any tag, without using any tag of HTML, then you won't be able to give it a better look when you will be making this website beautiful, or when you will try to arrange it. I'll tell you how. Let me give you the example first. See, I have already saved this thing, and I'm going to the Google. All right, first I'm going to minimize it, and I'm going to open this file because this is the demo which I have saved. Your file will look like this. It will give you the icon of your browser. Either it would be your Google Chrome or Mozilla Firefox or Internet Explorer. It depends which is your default browser. My default browser is Google Chrome, and that's why it is giving the logo of Google Chrome. Alright, so I'm gonna hit it twice and it will show the same thing. See, this and this is almost same, the first one. See, alright. And but I would suggest you not to write this in a simple way. Always use a p tag, which is the paragraph tag. And just for writing a paragraph tag, we will put these two brackets. You can see the less than or greater than bracket, and we will write p. P indicates the paragraph. Okay, and as I told you, most of the HTML text comes in a pair, so we will create a pair of this, and we will create an opening pair and a closing pair. I believe you can see it is highlighting this tag, that this is the opening tag and this is the closing tag. You got it? Alright. Now I have put these two tags, right? And still I am going to save it and I'm going to show you. You will see that there would be no difference. It will look same. But then you will ask me, when it is looking same, then what is the use of putting the p tag before it? See, it is useful when you are going to create a beautiful design. If you're going to put any kind of effect here in this sentence, then this will help you a lot. All right, let's go towards the next one, which is here. This is the one. Now we will learn how to create this bold sentence. I'm going to copy this sentence here. I'm going to copy this. It is because I just don't want to waste time in writing these sentences again and again. That's why I'm copying it. You can write any sentence that you want in between. Okay. I'm just going to enter here, and I'm gonna put p tag here. Okay. Because I told you that always write a sentence between a paragraph tag. So I create an opening paragraph and a closing paragraph, and in the between this I will write my code. See, as I have written this code, I have saved this code. I'm using a shortcut key, Control S, or you can use the same key, Control S, to save it, or you can go it here and click on save. As I have already saved it, so the button is not highlighted here, otherwise it would highlight like this. Okay. All right. So I have already saved it. Now let's see the Google, like how does it look like. All right, so there's nothing at this moment because we did not refresh the page. We need to reload the page from here. We are going to reload it, and you will see again it is here. Now you will say that this is not highlighted like the previous one, like this one, right? This one. So it is because we just wrote a simple sentence. We did not apply any condition or any rule to highlight it. So in order to highlight it, we will be using a b tag, which is a bold tag. So just create a bold tag here. We will use the same brackets, the greater than or less than bracket. We will put the b tag, and we will close this b tag again here. All right, now you will see that it is highlighting that this b tag is going to close this one, which means this is the opening tag and this is a closing tag. All right, now let's save it, and I'm going to go to the browser here, and I'll reload it to see the effect. See, it become highlighted. Now it's bold. So here you can see we can use multiple tags on one sentence here. All right, now let's move towards the next one, which is this one, strike. So we are going to copy this sentence. Here it is. Again, we are going to write a sentence, then we need to use the P tag. I'm going to use it again with opening P and closing P, and I'm going to write it in between here. And I'm going to save it to see whether it is displaying on my page or not. I'm going to reload it, and I can see yes, it is displaying, but the effect is not there. The effect of cutting the sentence in between. Let me show you. See. To showing the effect, I need to apply this strike tag. Alright. For that, we will be using this code which I have mentioned here, a strike tag, as I told you. See, you can see this one. So we will be doing the same here. We will be doing a ST or I. And now you will see I just written here STRI, and you can see that Notepad++ is suggesting me that am I trying to write this thing? Then I can simply yes, I am trying to write this. I am just going to press enter and it will write the remaining thing. See, so this is the thing that will help you to write sentence in a super fast way, or this will suggest you how to write it. Alright, I'm gonna close it again. As you can see, it is showing me S. It is asking me am I trying to write S research, stamp. These all are the tags. Alright, so I'm gonna write STR. I got it, STRICK here, and I'm gonna press enter, and you can see this closing tag is going to close this one tag. Alright, now let's save it and let's see it here. Alright, we got the effect. Alright, so what we just need to do, we need to write a simple sentence, and we can give either this effect by placing B, or we can give this effect by placing strike. Okay, alright, let me put the enter here to go to new line. Alright, let's move towards the next one, which is here, a pre-formatted tag. This one, I'm just gonna copy this sentence. You can see this, and this. All these are the same sentence, right? So I'm gonna write one same sentence. As I told you, I don't want to waste my time in writing again and again. So I'm just going to copy it, and again we will be writing it here in a P tag. I'm gonna copy it there and paste it, and I'll save it here. And when I'll show you the demo, you will see that there's a difference between this and between this. They both are not looking same. It is because we use P tag and pre tag both for writing a sentence. Now you will ask, when P tag is also for writing a sentence and pre tag is also for writing a sentence, then why there are two tags? And if there are two tags, then what is the difference? Let me tell you. In a P tag, if you will give any kind of space, let's suppose I'm gonna give a space here after paragraph. Okay, I'm going space, multiple space, right? And I'm going to save it right in the fourth sentence. I'm gonna save it, and we will see here that it is not going to show any space. All right, because the P tag will not count any of your space. It will just take one space. If you are going to put more than one space, then it is not gonna take that space. All right, so let me show you back. So this is about the pre tag, but if you are going to use, this is about the P tag, and if we talk about pre tag, then I'm gonna write it in a pre tag. I'm gonna write it here pre and close it with pre. All right, now this is a pre tag, and when we are writing a pre tag, we don't need to write P tag before it, because P and pre both are for writing a tag. So either we can write in P or we can write in pre. Most of the time we write in pre. Most of the user use the P tag, but I would suggest you not to use pre tag, because this will not give you that much good effect comparison the P1. P gives the better effect. But I'm gonna show you what is pre effect, because in some condition we need to use pre tag instead of P tag. All right, so I have saved it, and I'm gonna move towards the demo sheet, which is here. I'm gonna reload it, and now I believe you can see the effect is applied here. And now what else it does, which is here, if you are going to give a space after paragraph tab, if you will give 10 space, like I gave a multiple space, 10 or more than that, and I'm gonna save it. And if you will see it here, when I will refresh this page, you will see that here there's also a space. See? But if we will give this kind of space in a simple p tag, it will not work. We have already seen that we gave a lot of space in the p tag, but the space were not counted. But in a pre tag, each space will be counted. So if you are writing a sentence, if you want to give more than one space, then I would suggest you to write it in pre. Or there are few HTML tags which helps to give the space in p tag as well. Let's suppose here is a p tag. This is the p tag which I have brought in the first line, right? And there's one space. See, there's no space, there's one space. So one space is countable. But if we wish to give more than one space, then we need to use a tag which is a single tag. Actually, I would say you can use the ampersand n b s p, and we will close it by this columns. You can see semicolons, and we need to give a simple space. Now you can see there's a one space and there's a one NBSP word. This is defined for giving a space in p tag only. All right, so I gave it a space here. I'm gonna save it. Now you will see that there's no space, there's just one space between this. See, this is the one space. I believe you can see this blue thing in the first line. This is just a one space. When I will reload it, you will see that now the space is for two places. See, so this is a space. You can see that I wrote it over there NBSP, but NBSP is not showing over there. Instead of showing NBSP, it is showing a space. You can write it in a multiple time to give a multiple space. See, here I'm gonna write it multiple times. See, I write it multiple times and I'm gonna save it, and you will see that there are a lot of space. See, so you can give a space in this p tag using NBSP. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the NBSP at this moment and make it normal. All right, so these were all these four things. We are done with these four things here. See, now let's come to the horizontal rule. What is horizontal rule? So let's see here. For horizontal rule, we will just simple write here a single tag. As I told you that HTML tag comes in a pair, but there are few tags that we don't need to write in a pair. So this is here. We can write HR tag. HR tag is a closing tag. You can write here. This is a different kind of closing tag. This is just a tag which comes in a one. You don't need to make a pair of it. So when we are not making a pair of it, so we will add the slash at the end of HR, which is going to display that this is just a single tag. It is not in a pair, and it is a closing tag. So just write it here, HR and backslash, and save it. Now you will see, now you will see here in the Google, in our demo sheet, that there's no line. As I will reload it, you will get a line here. We are saying that this is a one paragraph which is end, and now I want to start a new paragraph. So you can put this line to show yes that this is end, and I'm gonna start a new thing. So again, we will write a new paragraph by using p tag if we need. All right, so this was the about horizontal rule HR. Now let's move towards the break row, which is here. As I told you, the break row will break the row from anywhere wherever you want. Let me give you an example. This will clarify you what does it do. Okay, all right, let's write this simple sentence with p tag here. All right, so I have this sentence in a p tag, and what I want to do, I want to write it here, and I just wanted to apply a b break row tag. But first see here, how does it look like? See, so this is looking simple. What I just wanted to break it from here, from A. What I just wanted to display this thing in a first row and this thing in the second row. So what I will do, I will put the B tag here after this, because we want this dash symbol in the first row, or if you wish you can take it in a second row. As I want to write it in a first row, I'll give a space. I will write a tag like this one, because this is a BR tag, comes in a 1. It has no pair, so we will just write BR, and instead of giving the slash in the beginning, we will give it a slash at the end here. Now it is showing that this is a closing tag, and you can see it is not highlighting any other tag, which means it is a single tag. Let me give you the example. See, as I'm clicking here, it is highlighting that this is a closing tag of this one. But when I click here, this is not highlighting any of these tags, which means this is a tag which comes in a 1. It has no pair, and this is a closing tag. Right, as I've written it here, I'm gonna save it and I'm gonna show you the demo here. You can see I'm gonna reload it, and it is gonna break it from here to second line. Alright, now you may say that instead of using BR tag, we can do one thing. We can write these sentences by using two different P tags. Let me give you an example. You may think about this as well. Let's write the P tag /P, and we will write simple, simple, and give it a dash, and let's go towards the new line, and let's write the another P tag for writing the remaining paragraph. So let's try it, P/P, and let's write the remaining paragraph from here to here. Right, you can see I have saved it here. Now you will see that instead of placing BR tag, we can write this is in one single P tag and this is in another single P tag. In this way you will get it in a one line, and this you will get in a second line. Yes, this is possible, but there's a small difference. Let me show you, and that's why I'm going to write it here. See, can you see that this is here, and there's no gap between this and this sentence, but you will see there's a gap between this and this sentence. This is the gap between this, I believe you can see. So this is what, if you wish to create a gap between this and this, use two different P tags for this and for this. Or if you wish to write it in a one single line like this and this, then you can use a B tag. Let me give you a better example. Let's remove this sentence from here, and let's write I am very happy person, and let's save it. You can see here I'm a very happy person, and we write it in from a next line. Now let's suppose if I'm going to write it there, then this is not going to work in a paragraph like this. Here I'm gonna save it. Let's see in a Google. Here it is. Now you will see that if you are writing something, then you don't want to give a space in between, because in most of the website you will see that as you put the enter, it goes with this line here in between where you can see the gap here. See? And if you wish to give a gap, you can use two different P tag, otherwise use the BR tag to break the row without giving a space in between. Okay, so this is what about the BR tag. And let's move towards the next one, which is here. We were talking about heading tags. See, heading tags are basically for the headings. Let's suppose if we are going to write something and we wish to create a heading for that, we can write it. Let me give you a simple example first. Let's write it here. Let's write it in a simple way, and then we will compare it with the heading tag, that what would be the difference. Okay, so we will write it in a simple P tag here, opening tag and closing tag, and let's see, result, result, and dash, and we will use another p tag, p, and we will write today is the result day. Alright, so we have wrote here that today is the result day, and we will save it here, and we will see how does it look like. Here it is. See, now this is a result day. If you are writing a heading, if you are writing something about result, what is result? Result is this, result is that. Then what you want that it should be in a B format and it should be little big, right? But here's the difference between heading tag and a P tag. Now we will write as you want. So for that we will be using a heading tag like H1. H1 heading comes in a pair, so we will make a pair of this by using closing H1 tag, and we will write it here result result, and then we will write the remaining thing in the same format, P tag and P tag, and we will copy the same thing here to here. Now I believe you can see here when I reload it. See, now it's looking better, that result. Today is a result day. So I believe you can understand that what is the difference between this and this. At this moment, I may understand that most of you are not getting it properly, that what is the use of this, or this is just going to be hodgepodge. I can understand, but we are going to arrange it in a proper way in our next tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm just gonna teach you how to write these sentences. But in the next video, I'll teach you how to format it in a proper way to make a nice website, okay? Alright, let's see here. So for this, we will go towards the next one here. So these are the tags. You can make it in a different size by using these tags. Let me use a different tag here. Alright, I'm gonna write this in a H2. H2, and here H2. Let's see the result. Here the result is, see, it is smaller than this one. If we will write it in a H3, it will make it even smaller. Comparison the H2. Let me write it many times. Alright, so we will write it in H3. We will write it in H4, and this one is in H4. We will write it in H5, and this will be also in H5 tag. Alright, now let me save it here and we will see the effect. So let's scroll it down. We can see H1, H2, H3, H4, H5. You can use any heading tag which you want. You can, here as I've used H1, you can use here H2, H3, H4. It depends on you how big you want to write your heading. If you wish to write this big, use this one, H1. If you want to write this big, use H2. If you want this big, use H3, and different, okay? Alright, let's move towards the next one. So we are done with all these 5 headings. Now let's move towards the next, which is the last tag that we will be using at this moment, which will be image placing tag. See, there are a lot of other tags that we cannot discuss in just one single video, so we will be creating a separate video for other tags. Alright, but these were the important tags that I have covered in this video. So we will be doing an image tag at this moment. For image tag, again we will be writing it here, and see, image tag is also a single tag. We don't need to write it in a pair. So just create a one less than bracket and greater than bracket, and then write img, which stands for image, then space, then src. Src stands for source, then put equal, and then use these two marks here, and now we will write the source of image. If you have a direct link of image from Google, just write it there, or if you have an image in the desktop or a computer, you can place it from there. At this moment in this video, we will learn how to place an image URL. Let me show you how. So I'll go to the Google, I'll just find for this image car, I'll put it on the screen, and see, it is here, the image, and I have got few images. Here's the image that I want. Click on it. Once you click on the image, click here view image. Click on view image. It will give you a URL of the image. Just copy this URL and paste this URL between these two inverted commas. Okay. Alright. As I have placed it here, I just need to save this one, and let's see the result on a demo sheet. So you can see here that there's no image on this page here, but as I will reload it, you will see that image is at the bottom. Why it is at the bottom? Because the code for showing image is at the bottom. If I will copy and paste this image here, then it will come on the top. I'm going to put it on the top in the body section. See, I'm going to save it. Now you will see that it will come on the top. See, at the bottom, here it is, and now in the top, here it is. Why it is at the bottom? Because I just copy and just paste it, I didn't cut it. If I will remove it from here, then save it, now you will see there's no image tag at the bottom, there's only one image tag on the top here. See? So it will be shown on the top only. See, on the top there's an image, and at the bottom there's no image. So you can put the image either on top or on bottom or on middle, wherever you wish. Okay, so this is all about how to create HTML tag by using simple these tags, and in the next video we will create a web page which will be a completely formatted page which will look like a cool website. Okay, alright guys, so this was all about the HTML tags. Guys, if you really like this video, please hit the like button, and if you wish to ask any question about these HTML tag, please comment in the comment box. I'll give you the answer of your questions over there, and share this video with your friends so that they could also learn how to create a website using HTML. And guys, don't forget to subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that you don't miss any updates. Guys, if you will press the bell icon, whenever I'll update my video, it will notify you that yes, I have updated a new video. In this way you will not miss any video. Alright guys, so thanks for watching this video. Now I'll meet you in my another video. Till then, take care.